Well, before you know it, your kids will be back to school, and many of you have asked about your rights as a parent if your child catches COVID in class. Wake Up Charlotte's Megan Bragg verifying your questions this morning.
Earlier this week, we ran a story verifying that you can sue an unvaccinated teacher if your child gets COVID from them. Since that story, we've been getting a lot of questions to our Verify email address asking similar questions. So we're looking at this question. Can parents sue another parent if a child is not masked and spreads COVID? Let's verify. Our sources, local school districts, North Carolina Supreme Court case Moore v. Crumpton, and Gary Mauney, attorney and partner at Mauney PLLC. North Carolina school districts in our area are split on if they will require students to wear masks or make them optional this school year. In South Carolina, there's a law that states masks are not allowed to be mandatory.
Question was, if a child isn't wearing a mask, has COVID, gets another child sick, can a parent sue a parent?
Yes. The law in North Carolina is relatively clear, if not perfectly clear on the subject.
Attorney Gary Mauney cites a 1982 North Carolina Supreme Court case, Moore v. Crumpton, for the reasoning.
The North Carolina Supreme Court, the issue in the final analysis is whether the particular parent exercised reasonable care under all of the circumstances. That is the question a jury would be asked to answer.
He tells us this all depends on if a parent and child were negligent and got another student sick.
At the time the child went to school, the standard from the CDC or the state health agency was that the child should be wearing the mask. If the child knew that and the parents knew that, and somehow they were encouraging the child to not do that anyway, regardless of whether the particular school has a mask requirement, they could still be held liable.
So we can verify that, yes, a parent can sue another parent if their child gets someone sick and is negligent in not wearing a mask. Of course, anyone can sue anyone over anything, but having enough evidence to hold up in court is a whole different story. Nevertheless, Mauney tells us that cases like these have been upheld in North Carolina courts since 1920, when the Supreme Court established the reasonable care standard. With your Verify, I'm Megan Bragg.